Last week, I told you to give every dollar a job. This week, a different book walks in, taps me on the shoulder and says, "Stop counting the coffees. You're doing too much." And here's the uncomfortable part. It's right. The people who track every $3 latte are almost never the ones who end up wealthy. Because willpower is a battery, and every tiny should I drains it. Budget the small stuff to death, and you'll quit long before the big stuff ever changes. So today, the anti-budget. How the quietly rich spend less time on money and end up with more of it. I'm the monocle, and this is the Budget Wars, where we let the great money books argue with each other, and you walk away with what actually works. Stay to the end, and I'll hand you the same free one-page plan as last week, this time with the exact spending percentages built in. No app, no bank login. And the third idea today is the one that gives you permission to spend lavishly on the right things. Most people have never heard it said out loud. Let's name the enemy. It isn't your morning coffee. It never was. The traditional budget asks you to make 100 tiny decisions a day on discipline alone, and discipline, unlike a system, gets tired. This is the same trap from last week's book. People hold on for a week or two, then one slip, and the whole thing collapses. Willpower budgets always end the same way. This book's answer is radical. Don't spend willpower at all. Build a machine once, and let it budget for you while you sleep. And the first gear of that machine is something you can set up this weekend, in about an hour, and then never think about again. Here's how. Idea 1. Automation. The day your pay lands, it shouldn't sit in one pile waiting for you to be responsible. It should split itself automatically. A slice to bills, a slice to investing, a slice to savings, and whatever's left flows to one place. Yours to spend, guilt-free. The magic isn't the splitting. It's that it happens before you can touch it. You never budget the money. The money was already budgeted the moment it arrived. Notice how different this is from an app. An app watches you spend and reports back. This system decides first and then gets out of your way entirely. Set it up once, correctly. Then the boring, beautiful truth. Your money manages itself, and you go and live your life. But automation needs a recipe. How big should each slice be? That's idea 2. A conscious spending plan. 4 numbers, not 40 categories. Roughly, fixed costs, rent, bills, groceries take about half to 60%. This is your keep the lights on money. Then a slice most people skip entirely, and it's the one that quietly makes them rich while they sleep. Miss this one, and the whole plan is just survival. It's investing, about 10%, sent automatically, every single month before you feel it. Small, dull, relentless. That's the whole trick. Then savings goals, 5 to 10%, for the trips, the emergencies, the true expenses we met last week. And the rest, 20 to 35%, is yours. No tracking, no guilt. The plan already did the discipline for you. Now idea 3, the one I promised, the permission slip. It goes like this. Spend extravagantly on the few things you truly love, and cut costs mercilessly, almost cruelly, on everything you don't. Most budgets do the opposite. They spread your guilt thinly across everything, so you feel a little bad about every purchase and never enjoy any of them. The rich version is bolder. Love good coffee? Buy the good coffee daily, without a flicker of guilt. But then, be ruthless about the subscriptions you forgot you had. This is the quiet wealth secret hiding in plain sight. It was never about spending less. It was about spending deliberately, which leads to idea 4, and the reason the coffee debate is a trap. It's the difference between big wins and small wins. You could agonize over a $3 latte 300 times a year. Or you could make 5 big decisions once and dwarf every latte you'll ever buy. What are the big 5? Your rent, your car, your interest rates, your recurring subscriptions, and how much you automatically invest. Fix those 5 once, and something strange happens. You can stop watching your money like a hawk and still get richer than the person counting every cent. Here's why. Because the big 5 are automatic and permanent. Negotiate the rate once. It saves you every month forever with zero further effort. That's leverage the latte never had. So put it together. Automate the flow. Set 4 honest percentages. Spend lavishly on what you love, ruthlessly cut the rest, and win the big 5 once. Notice what's not on that list. Tracking every coffee, feeling guilty, opening an app 40 times a day. The anti-budget deletes all of it. Last week's book gave you control by hand. This week's gives you freedom by system. And here's the truth. The quietly wealthy use both, at different times. One to build the discipline, one to make the discipline automatic, so it never has to be willpower again. So here's your move for this week. I've added the conscious spending percentages onto that same free 1-page plan. Fixed, investing, savings, guilt-free, already laid out. It's free. It lives in Google Sheets or Notion, and it still never asks for your bank login. The link is waiting below. Then set up just 1 automatic transfer this weekend, 1, and tell me in the comments which of your big 5 you're going to fix first. And next episode, the argument escalates. A book that says budgeting isn't about money at all. It's about your life energy, and every dollar is hours of your life you'll never get back. It's the one that changes how you see spending forever.